Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 26 of my Leeds United FIFA 16 Career Mode series. And you can see now, we're in second position. Unbelievable. We are doing this well. And I'm so surprised myself, playing on legendary difficulty. But right now we have to focus on requesting some funds. We don't have too many. And because of how well we are doing in the league, that's good for so many things. Because our expectations were really low. We can even increase our expectations just to avoid relegation, because it was attempt to avoid relegation before and get just above 2.7 million, and basically just to offer new contracts to our players. You know, there's a few players that want new contracts, more money, or their contracts just simply running out. So all those things together, either way, we're going to be offering contracts to a few new players. So we'll see if they accept and everything like that. You can see their objectives: avoid relegation. Now we're looking to clear that by quite some margin at the minute, of course. But as I said, we're going to go offer some players some new contracts. There's some even running out of their contract I'm not quite too sure about yet. We're just going to have to see how it plays out. But Charlie Taylor, we're just going to give him what he wants there. 20k, he's an important first team player. I was thinking about, would he be crucial? I don't know, because he may be rotated. He's not amazing overall compared to some other players like a Victor Valdez, 84, but he's clearly the highest rated player in the team, and we have to give him a new contract even if he wants more money. You might think it's a lot of money for him, 130k, but think about it, whenever he leaves, we get that money back either way, and he's performing well. So he's a very good goalkeeper for us, as you've seen. Unfortunately though, Charlie Taylor is not accepting, and Sam Byram is another one who wanted a new contract. So we're going to have to go do that again. Good news that Valdez accepted though. Probably the best out of all of them, or more important, to get his contract sealed and renewed. Charlie Taylor, we just gave him a bit more bonus, clean sheet bonus, as that doesn't really do anything in career mode. I've noticed that. I've even experimented, and it does nothing. So you might as well add it without increasing your wage. There's no harm in doing that. As I said, it doesn't affect your wage budget at all. Like when they sign the contract and when you keep clean sheets, you don't lose wage budget. Like your wage budget will be the same before you started that game where you kept the clean sheet in. Experiment it yourself. But here, unfortunately, Chris Wood picks up a little injury, only 7 days, so he's going to miss about a week. I won't rush him back though, because the chance of re-injuring, we don't desperately need to bring him back as soon as the injury he's recovered from his injury. So just be mindful with that. Charlie Taylor, he accepts it. See, that's what I mean. We gave him the same wage as we did before when he rejected it, but just that little bonus, as I mentioned already, that doesn't actually do anything. You don't lose extra money. Well, I wouldn't say losing it. You don't pay the player extra money when they do keep that clean sheet, or the goal for the players, the attacking players, with the goal bonus as well. But now it's time to head into the first game of this episode, away from home against Hull City. It's going to be a tough game. Two similar teams though, and we're playing away from home. Sam Byram recently offered a new contract, and look at that pace down the right side. But more importantly, his crosses are pinpoint, and he showed that there. Perfect for Charlie Austin. He was so excited there with the celebration. As you can see, he is pumped up. But that's what you get with Sam Byram, just running down the wings with not amazing pace, you've got to say as well. He's not like a high 80s or even 90s pace. He doesn't have that pace in him. He's just a really good player. I'm not saying he's a slow player, but I think he's got high 70s, low 80s pace now. He's definitely not a pace abuser kind of player. He's just a good player, gets the crosses in and does the job for you. But now Abel Hernandez has a great chance. Can Valdez save it? He does. I was trying to get another player in the way of the goals there, but Valdez did actually make the save. That just backs up why I offered him a new contract. Doing that consistently throughout the season. Charlie Austin, 5 goals and 10 appearances now. Just a replay of that goal because it was so stunning. But it was all set up by Sam Byram. The header was really, really good though. You can't take anything away from that. But now, injury time of the first half. we unfortunately concede. If we were going to concede a goal, it was going to be in the 45th minutes injury time. Abel Hernandez, it was a good finish, though you cannot take anything away from that. Good piece of passing, if we're honest. No one could really keep up with Abel Hernandez. He's too quick. That's a big part of his game, and that's just his second goal of the Premier League season. Still very early in the season, though, but he'd want to be scoring a few more. Now Dongu Safak plays through to Kovalenko. Munir out wide now. He tries to skill to win the free kick, and he does, in fact, do that effectively, and he's going to be given a yellow card there. Defender Sam Klukas picks up a yellow in the 59th minute. So now Kovalenko sizing up the options. You've got Alex Moat. I was thinking left-sided player, this kind of angle, it could work. Moat, he's good at the free kicks, and that's another amazing one. But also, it was equaled by an amazing save by their keeper. both, credit to both players there. Absolutely amazing. But we did need to make a change because we need to score a winner. I wanted 3 points from this game. So Munir made a good impact, but getting a bit tired. He doesn't have the best stamina. We're still training with that. And also another change, Daniel Amaral. Can he come on and make an impact? He has done a few times so far. Very, very young player for us. Only youth player that's really getting a look in at the minutes, and he's running into the box and he wins a penalty in the 90th minutes. We have a chance to win it in injury time. There was 5 minutes added. Another yellow card given, that time for Ryan Taylor. He gives away the foul in the penalty box, and you can see he wasn't getting the ball there, didn't even get an inch of it. Clearly got the player. But now it's up to Chaz Austin to win the game with basically the last kick, and he does. The 3 points is ours. There we go, shushing the crowd, the whole city supports, and finishes in style once again. Chaz Austin, what a signing. Both our pre-contracts are proving to be. They're exactly what you want. Obviously, we had to give them more wages than most of our players, and they're showing why, though. Charlie Austin and Victor Valdez at either ends of the pitch, but they're both providing so much to the team. And just going defensive now, even though nothing's going to happen, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, Charlie Austin scoring the goals, Victor Valdez saving the goals, definitely worth the salary we gave them to join us. For us being in the Premier League. Obviously getting promoted from the Championship. You probably can't see them playing for a Championship club though. So I guess it was still a gamble for them to accept that contract, not knowing if we were getting promoted 100% for sure or not. So credit to them. Having the faith in us, even though it doesn't really work that way, but it's a good little story. So Amaral, Munir, young lads training really well, and we're top. I know Manchester United, they have a game to play and they probably will win it. Oh yeah, and here as well, I was wondering to change Charlie Austin's number to number 9, but unfortunately number 9 is already taken. So please leave in your comments, because I haven't recorded past this episode now. You can see Chris Wood is number 9. I wouldn't want to change that. I don't want to change the default player numbers, like the players already at Leeds United. When I started this career, I don't want to change their numbers ideally. But yeah, maybe leave in the comments, because as I said, I haven't really continued after the end of this video. I haven't even recorded another clip. This is the last clip. So yeah, leave your thoughts what number he should be. But we're just going into this game against Liverpool now, which is a tough one. It looks like a tough game. Liverpool still have good players, but unfortunately they're not doing too well, as you saw by the league table. But look at their team. Half of the players are players that are not first team players, and the rest are players I've never heard of before. Like, who's that? Homor Marzabal, Perica, Alexander-Arnold. I've never heard of those players before, so I thought this would be an easy game. And some of their reserve players, like Ward as goalkeeper, they had a lot of their better players on the bench, so I don't think if they were taking us too seriously. But Kovalenko had a free kick. Not the best free kick, still got it on target, but it was too low. I thought, yeah, I put a decent amount of power on that, but I guess not. He hits the corner now, though. Chance with a header. Dongu, unfortunately, once again, like they have done the whole half, they defended us really, really well. I was surprised. This game actually felt really tough. I don't know why, but it felt hard. I couldn't get past the defense. As you can see there, Kolka did really well, but now it's Gomez. He tried to play it through. Mbemba, I'm not sure what I was trying to do there, because then Gomez won it back, played it far post with a far post cross, and the header from Benteke, he's always a danger. He's actually very, very hard to win headers against, if I'm honest. Benteke, really strong and obviously really tall. and he's just far post, more or less by himself. No one was close marking him, so he's always going to finish on that occasion. And there's still, obviously here you're going to see absolutely amazing strike by Coutinho to finish off this game, basically. He's absolutely amazing player. I did a growth test with Liverpool, you saw, and he developed into a 90 rated player in a few seasons, so he's absolutely crazy in terms of his ability. But they were still, obviously, playing a lot of those players I didn't heard of before, or haven't heard of before. I don't know if they play for lower rated teams or they're youth players, judging off some of their names. But either way, it looks like we're going to go down in defeat unless we have a late opportunity here, maybe to give us some hope. Charlie Austin, and you can see the support there from Dongu Safak. Always going to take that option to give us some hope. Not much time remaining though, about a minute of normal time. But we did have to take the opportunity, as I mentioned. Might as well take advantage of your hard running by your striker. Both strikers there being involved. Unfortunately, though, there wasn't really too much time remaining. You can see going towards 90th minutes, I was trying to win the ball back, and you see their passing is absolutely amazing. Especially, I feel the CPU steps up in the final 5 minutes. That's not complaining about anything at all. That's just an observation more than anything. They play better, and it's hard to win the ball back and just pass accurately in the last 5 minutes. If you play FIFA, especially on legendary difficulty, the hardest difficulty in the game, it's almost a fact. It's not whether to use it as an excuse or asking if you think it is or not. The fact is, that is the case. It's pretty obvious if you play it. So that made it really hard as well. But again, like I said, I'm not using that as an excuse, most definitely, as I'm pretty happy how I've done for the whole season. Going into this season, I just didn't want to get fired, like relegated or something. So I just wanted to make sure we can continually win games, which we have done, still in top 4, amazing achievement. So I hope you guys enjoy this episode. Leeds United video still coming with my Barcelona series, so don't worry about that. Drop a like on the video, and I'll see you guys in the very next one.